All right. We're going to be doing a little bit of Minecraft. Oh, my sensitivity is really low. Changed it earlier, but that's way too low. We'll put it back to 100 for now. All right. We need to get some more cows so we can get leather. And then we can make books. We need books for an enchantment room. Our diamond pick is almost destroyed. So we want to actually... Howdy, how's it going? I threw the carrots away when I probably should have grabbed them. Or kept them in my inventory, at least. I need to grab them. I already had them. Let's dump some of this stuff off. We'll get rid of this. I don't need that many, I don't think. Maybe I will. Some carrots. Don't need those torches. I'm actually going to make more torches while I... My god, it's only been a few days, but I forget where everything is. There we go. I'm doing alright. I'm a bit tired, but... that's how it is. A little bit of sleepiness never hurt nobody. Well, I mean, I guess maybe, like, if it affects your job or something. Okay, let's do that. Let's... Oh my god, they're so loud. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the sound of, friendly mobs to, like, 30. There we go. Okay, that's a bit better. Okay, yeah, some of them are still... Yeah, some of them can't really do anything, because I think I fed them before I stopped streaming last time. Okay. So last time I sailed out that way, found a treasure map and tried to find the treasure, but I dug around for it and didn't find anything. So we're going to try to figure that out. Probably not today, though, now that I think about it. I want to work on a place where I can place... Wait, no, I did that. I built a basement. Oh, I need to place this back upstairs, though. Oh my god. There we go. Want this to be on one side of the door. Oh. Perfect. I always forget that you can't, like, give them, like, a tool or a weapon or whatever. I think that's in a mod pack I played that. Yeah, following treasure maps is pretty annoying. I think every time I've went and looked for one, I've never found it. But I'm also, like, very impatient. I think I dug for, like, maybe 2 minutes, and I was like, I've had too much of this. Yeah, exactly. I found the location. That's not the problem. The problem is what you just exactly said, digging for it. Honestly, just gonna throw these on the ground. Oh, what the... Throw these on the ground. I don't need that. I just... I need to do something around here. So I can let the, like, the chunks be loaded while the things reset. The livestock reset. I think it's 15 minutes that they need before they can eat and breed again. I could go mining. Yeah, I'll just go mining. I'll grab an iron pick. I'll just throw this one away in the thing, and I'll go down there and go mine a little bit. I was going to hold off a little bit so I could get fortune. I could just collect some villagers. But I don't really have a spot to put them. I'm weighing my options. I really don't know what I want to do. Oh. Let's make another pickaxe. Actually, I'm going to cut down some trees, and I might make a spot for the villagers. I think you can't put them in, like, a 1 by 2 anymore, or 1x1 anymore. I think they need to sleep and stuff. I'm not entirely sure. They need to sleep or their trades don't reset. So let me think how I want to do this. I want to have one of each. But I also need an area for them to, like, grow in their numbers. So I think I'll make, like, a little place underground. Maybe on this side over here. I want to build, like, a little oasis-looking thing here. Yeah, I've lost track of all the villager changes as well. I am very confused when it comes to that. I remember when, I don't know if this was, like, people talking about it, but they, or this was actually considered. I remember there was, like, they were talking about, like, limiting the enchantments to, like, certain biomes. Now, again, I don't know if that was, like, Minecraft, actually, or, like, Mojang or whatever, talking about that, or just people, like, starting that rumor. But I was like, oh, God, that's going to be so difficult, because I think at the time I was doing, like, a little survival island I just happened to spawn on, so I was like, I'll stay on this island and just play here. And then I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to be able to do that if that's the case. But I don't really think that's the case. At least I hope it's not the case. I guess we'll find out. Let's get a little sleep in. So no mob spawn. I had the turtles breed and they made an egg, and then I think a drowned came and, like, stomped on it. Yeah, if the enchantments were limited to biomes, I would lose my mind as well. Like, I don't play Minecraft enough for it to be that much of a hindrance, but it would be like certain ways I like to play would just be completely, like, gone. I don't like to adventure that, well, I know I do like to adventure, but I like to, what is it? I don't like to adventure until I have, like, everything set up, I guess. Like, in the other stream, I went all the way to the other side of the ocean, and that's unlike me this early. Normally, I would wait until I'm, like, there's no chance of me, like, falling in a hole and dying. Like, I'd have, like, feather falling. I was gonna say featherweight enchantment. A featherweight make you, like, fall slower. Well, I guess actually the weight doesn't matter. It's the proportions of the feather itself. I think that's the right way to phrase it. I don't know. Oh my god, this is a cluster. Oh. I really don't like cutting those trees down. I'm just gonna leave that. Yeah, it would just be an unnecessary pain. Oh, okay, this one's not bad. Wait, is this attached to that? Oh, thank God. Yeah, I agree. Exploring is fun, but if you feel forced to do it, it just kind of, like, removes all the fun out of the equation. I have to hard agree with that. I'm going to leave that tree. Yeah, exactly. There was... I honestly can't think right now. I've played a few games that are sort of like that, where you have to, like, adventure out to get stuff. And, I mean, it's alright, as long as you're, like, in the game and enjoying it. But once you're, like, to a point where you're like, oh, I just want to get everything done, and I just want to be done with it, finding out you have to run, like, 20 kilometers just to find a certain thing is kind of annoying. Like, I want to find a woodland mansion at some point, and it probably won't happen until I'm fully geared or have an elytra. Because if I go in there, I don't want to lose my hardcore world just to evokers. Evokers are terrifying. So terrifying. Alright. We'll have to run back around and collect all the saplings. Oh, I didn't drop those two down. Interesting. Okay. Get this one, and then this one. Yeah, I'm so glad I did not build the farms closer to my house. Pillagers. I want to get too close to them. Oh. How many saplings we got? 36. Okay, there's a bit more. Holy, that tree dropped a lot. Okay. We'll plant some more of these. I'm going to plant them farther apart, I think. And far away from these big trees. I don't want to have to deal with massive trees. It's just tedious. A waste of... I mean, I guess it's not really a waste of durability, but I always tend to just continue using my axe to destroy the leaves. And I guess, like, if you're doing that all the time, I guess it is a little bit of a waste. Ooh, an apple. I'm gonna collect as many as I can, so when I actually have a gold farm or a decent, like, bit of gold, I can make golden apples. Okay, that should be far enough from that. Man, I'm really gonna have to chop those down, aren't I? I don't like how it looks. Might be a bit too close. Damn. We have a lot of trees. I'm also going to have to get more deep slate. I need to make a path from here all the way to the other path. Now, I can make a path. I might just make a path through there and then one, like, right here? Going out this way? Or maybe right here going out this way. I think right here. I might adjust how this looks a little bit. I think I could get rid of this. Oh, and then I'm not going to have enough to fix it. Okay, we'll worry about that another time. I want to lower this so it's, like, sunken ever so slightly, like how the rest of this is. I like my walkways like that. And then generally I, like, put an outline or something around them. Okay, let's keep planting these trees. Hello, Mr. Horse. Okay, I might just start, like, throwing them around. This is taking a while to plant these. As long as they're roughly not too close to each other, I imagine we'll be fine. Worst case, I just, you know, set them on fire. That's what I might have to do to these other ones, because I really don't feel like chopping it down. Fire doesn't spread that well, though, I don't think anymore. It's not like that one video where the guy's, like, trying to show how to make an infinite fire source and then it accidentally burns down his whole house. I kind of wish it was sort of like that, though, because then fire would actually be, like, something to be wary of. Like, I always build my roofs out of stone, just in case. I know if it gets struck by lightning, it is in the middle of a thunderstorm, so it'll probably put itself out. But, like, I mean, you never know. You never truly know. Eat a little bit of bread. I don't think it's been enough time. What? The stream's been going on for 16 minutes. It'll be soon where I can do that. Here, let's just dig this out. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little paranoid about the fire, too. It's not that big of a deal. But, like, I do consider what might happen. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, sorry for whatever's growing in the middle here, but your time has come. Nice thing about this too, it'll also prevent the watermelons and pumpkins from growing like right here, because there's going to be nothing for it to grow on. Alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'll definitely need more deep slate for that. Well, I guess I could try feeding them once more, see if this works. I'll actually bring more wheat seeds for the chickens. Chickens aren't that big of a deal, so we don't only need so many of them. Actually, I will need them for feathers, now that I think about it. So maybe I have to reevaluate. Oh wait, I always forget I can jump in here now because I can jump back out because of that. What's up, guys? You guys hungry? Oh my god. Nice, it's starting to rain. We could light up the portal and go check on the other side, but I'd rather wait until we have, like, at least diamond armor. A little bit of a scaredy cat. Let's get to making... Now, I should have done the chests like that. But this is going to be my permanent house. I'll have this, like, as a first house, and then I'll probably, build somewhere in that mountain. Actually have, like, a decent thing. Or I might just build something above ground, here. Like, flatten this and make this sort of, like, level with that. And then flatten that. Have a little... Oh, fuck. Have a little oasis thing over there. Shouldn't be half bad. Oh, throw the eggs in there. Yeah, because we're starting to run out of space a little bit. We're gonna sleep. Can't sleep because there are monsters nearby. Is there... Oh. I always forget there's like a little thing down here. And this happened last time. Yeah, I'm gonna build it around here because I don't want to have to, like, whatever, but I'm not sure, like, I sort of... I want to leave... Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Having, like, a compound with a bunch of different buildings. Oh, no. Hey, a grass block and an ender pearl. I will take it. I will take it. Let's light this place up a little bit more. Ensure that nothing's going to spawn and kill us. If for some reason... I don't know. I can't think of a reason why. I just don't want stuff close to my house. Okay, right over there. I'll worry about that after. Looks like the sugarcane's done. I'll harvest that in the morning. Let's put this in here. We're going to take this wood out, and we're going to think about what we can build. Okay, there we go. There's a little bit more planks. Now, I kind of want to replace the corners with that. Yeah, I like that. This is just temporary. I could always expand the house, like, backwards. But I think I want to leave the house as is. Now, where do I want to make a villager thing? I could make it behind the portal for now. But I probably should have it close to the water so it's easy to transport them. And it's just going to be a place that they breed and whatnot. It doesn't really have to be fancy. Just a room with a bunch of beds. I think it requires a door. I don't remember. We could always put it in there. Make it look like a little, like, pirate island type thing. Have, like, an open thing and then have water going in there and then we drop them off and there's, like, docks and stuff. And if it's there, I don't think they'll, like, try to swim away too much from it. Like, we could just leave it like an open concept. Like, we just allow them to have their own little, like, area. Oh my god, destroying sugarcane is so loud. I might just overall just, like, turn the master volume down to, like, 40. There we go. I don't want to hit the turtle. Well, that's his sugarcane now. I want to build a little house for the turtles. But I want to get sandstone for it. And I don't want to take any sand from, like, right across the way. I don't want anywhere that's visible to be, like, destroyed. And it's a little quiet on stream. Gotcha. I'll just do that and turn my headphones down. There we go. Is that better? I always forget my headphones have, like, their own volume. I always, like, crank it up when I'm listening to music or something, and then I just, like, completely forget about it. Hey, there's more turtles. Turtles? There's more turtles over there. Yeah, let's actually build that over here. Oh, the sugarcane. Gotcha. Ugh. Well, hopefully it's not too loud or anything now. You'll have to let me know. Okay. Audio mix is fine. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. We're going to build a little cave here. We're not gonna put the water through there yet. That'll be the last thing I do. We'll just naturally go with the opening of this cave. Or this little, like, indent here. Get some more coal, too. That'll actually be nice. But yes, thank you for letting me know. Burley, I appreciate it. Probably have to mod you at some point. Can I do that now? I don't know the difference between these two. Standard moderator? Yeah, we'll just do that. I don't know what the difference is. There we go. You now have the power to do stuff, I imagine. I don't know. Maybe I want to wait until I have, like, an actual diamond pick to, like, an enchanted pick to dig all this out. Maybe I should just make a villager, like, thing just simply under the ground somewhere. I'm realizing now that this is going to be a lot of digging to do with an iron pick. It looks a little weird. Yeah, we'll just, for now, just what, like, put like a spot right here. Just like, they can stay underground like little mole people. Oh my god, there's already water here. What? Swim. I want to light this up. This might actually work out better if I make it over here. Have like a little passage through here. There's a creeper down here, nice. I don't mind it. Just like I've leveled entire areas with just a shovel pick or a shovel, a cobblestone shovel or a stone shovel. But I don't want to like do that all on stream. I feel like that would just be tedious and boring. I guess maybe I'll do that like off stream or something. I also don't really want to do anything off stream. I kind of feel like that's being, I don't know. Okay. Let's go under here. Oh. Let's do this. Okay. There we go. Good thing we got another one. This just needs to be a little house area. We'll have to use fence gates. Keep them in. I'll just build a crafting table now. Throw it in the ceiling. I'm gonna sink. There we go. I forget how to make fence gates. Is it like this? Yeah, it's definitely not like that. What the heck? Okay, we need to place them here. Actually, there we go. Okay. Okay, those are at the same spot. And let's just make a little area here. Yeah, definitely not made with dirt. Man, my job would be so much easier if everything was made with dirt. I guess it would get a little confusing, though, too, because you wouldn't really know. Well, there would only be a limited amount of combinations you could do with dirt. I'll need wool from the sheep now that I think about it. I have shears on me, that's perfect. I'll have to drop some of this stuff off at home. But for now, this is just gonna be... Okay, I do have a water bucket. I want to fix this water flow. We'll build it slightly a bit more. I could always just do that as a build later, and then right above this actually have like the villager hall. I could just have like a little chute for them to go up. We'll see. I'm not sure how I want to make the villager hall because, again, they need a little bit more space now, so I'll have to figure that out. Imagine a 4x, like, or a 2x2 should be enough because they need a bed and then they need their workstation. And I think that's about it. It's not like Terraria where they need like a certain amount of like anything else. I think they just need their workstation and a bed. Okay, one more. Not gonna look pretty, it's not gonna look nice. It's just gonna be whatever it is. Do this. They need doors, don't they? Oh yeah, we only need to do it once to get doors. Okay, I don't like that being so close. My inventory being full is kind of bugging me. Okay, perfect. Now, while we're out here, we'll just place a few torches. I want to build something underwater too. Like one of those like little glass domes or whatever, and just have it like under the water over there somewhere. But I think I'll need sponges for that. Well, I mean, I don't need them, but it would be easier with sponges. Okay, let's make sure we stay away from those guys. I'm gonna actually fill in this hole after. Missing a few torches here. One here. I don't know if anything can spawn here, but we might as well just light it up just in case. Don't want to risk it. I'll light up more over there when it's daytime. I don't want to go deal with those zombies. I want to build like a roller coaster thing that goes up that too. I feel like that'd be nice. I always have all these like grand plans. And then I never end up doing it because most of the time I spend building like a mob farm or like everything else, and I'm like, damn, I am tired of Minecraft. Okay, we need... Okay, let's build more chests. Okay. First we're gonna get rid of these. Okay, this is gonna get really out of whack for a second. And then I'm just gonna throw everything in chests really quickly so nothing despawns. And then I'll sort it out. I'll leave that alone for now. That has a bunch of good stuff in it. Nope. These will go this up. Oh wait, I should have built the one behind first. Okay. This will hold all like wood type of stuff. This can hold like dirt and gravel. This will hold cobble. Other stuff sort of like it. Am I gonna be able to grab those down there? Okay, I'm just gonna throw everything in this chest real quick. I really need to install that mod where like you could just like drag your mouse over items and then they just get like thrown into the thing. Yeah, that happens to me. Like a bunch of games where I have. Okay, so I can't grab those pieces. Okay, we're just gonna throw everything in here. Okay. This is gonna be annoying to sort. Sorting is my least favorite part about this game. I could go the entire time and not sort a single thing, but then I know, like, I would never be able to find anything. Let's just throw everything everywhere. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna run into the same problem I had. There we go. Okay, I think I can chop that part down. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now, I need those signs back. I swear I had more than that, yeah. Okay, let's do... What, like dirt and grass? Let's do stone materials. Do wood. Wait, okay, whatever. I'll just switch those two. I already wrote the thing. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna... I am just gonna switch it. Wood. Materials. Dirt. And stuff. We'll do mob drops. Tools. We'll do tools and armor for now, since tools and armor. I need more of these. I've never built an auto sorter, ever. I don't even know where I'd begin to make one. Well, obviously, I'd have to watch a video on it, but I've not built one single time. I've built, like, an auto sorter, like, in Technic. Well, Technic is the launcher. Like, Texit, like, the Tekkit and, Hexit mod together. Like, Hexit Pi. Whatever it is. And, like, that's obviously just, like, machine stuff, so you can build an auto sorter, like, relatively easy, just with pipes and stuff and whatnot. What was I gonna put here? Whatever. We'll do unsmelted ores, refined ores. We'll move that. Those are separate. Those should be separate. Are any more separate? No, okay. Last thing will just be junk. I imagine I'll need more now, but I can't really think of anything. Once I start sorting stuff, I'll know what I'm lacking and what I'm not. Let's do that. Okay, so I made one for stone materials. Let's... Okay. Oh, food. Food. As soon as I seen food. Food and farming. Those will probably have to be separate eventually. Okay, let's put food. Mob drops. I'll include string. unsmelted ores. I do want to make it a little organized, though, now that I think about it. I want it to go... What, like... Oh, we'll go this way. That's perfect, actually. Smelted ores, okay. I'm not sure how many unsmelted ores there are, so... I probably could have did it the other way. I actually want to do this way, now that I think about it. Oh. Okay. Maybe that's... Yeah, we'll do 2 lines. 2 lines. Works perfectly. Maybe it doesn't. There we go. I only have a few types of wood right now anyway, but I want to, like, you know, just have it set up for when I do get more stuff. I know that's not going to be perfect or anything. I know it's far from perfect. Farming. Throw in the sugar cane. Okay. We'll make the rest into... okay. Make the rest into that. Okay, we'll just throw... just throw stuff in the junk chest. Okay, wait, let's just start. Okay, that's food. That's this. This is wood. Or, that's stone, not wood. This goes in the farming. Those will go in farming too. That goes into drops. This goes into farming. Those will go into food. Okay, so food. Let's do carrots, potatoes. I should probably bake some of these. I'll bake some of these right now. Oh, is it a super easy design for an auto sorter? Maybe I'll have to make one once I have like a decent base. I feel like that'd be best underground though, because like, you know, I could always make something in there, but I want to build like right around here. I could always build something that goes over here, and then eventually like, yeah, and then I could have like a little ladder or chute system that goes up there. I know if I go up there, I'm just gonna fall and die though, honestly. Do that. Okay. Now, yeah, I'm just gonna chop down this. I want to put more chests here. Okay, what are we gonna do? Building materials. Now this is gonna be just like, oh, I need to put that on the next line, so it's building materials. Yeah, I want to make an iron farm, that's for sure. Throw more stuff over here real quick while I'm figuring all this out. Let's grab these, actually, and throw these in tools. Tools, armor, and weapons. But we're not going to really say weapons, because I don't want to write more than 2 words. Okay, this will go in there. More dirt will go in there. Grab some of this cobblestone. This cobblestone will go in here. Food. I'm not gonna have that many apples. I know that. I could always do like that. I'm not gonna have that many pumpkins. Mob drops. I'm not gonna have that many slime. I'm not gonna have that many of this. I'll probably have a decent amount of string. But we'll just do that for now. Okay, let's make this. There we go. This will go in tools because, I mean, it is a tool of a sense. Throw that in there. Yeah, I'll definitely have to make one, that's for sure. Especially if they're, like, as easy as you're saying they are. I'm not gonna have that much gravel. Can't decide if I want stuff going like that or like this. Do that. I can't see myself having that much granite. Building materials, that will go in there. Glass will go in there. Do that. Actually, if I'm doing that, I want to make it side to side. Do that. I will have to expand this, but like I said, this will just be my starting base. We'll sleep for now. And I'm going to... These will go in building, and this will go in building too, because it's not really naturally generating block. Okay, let's do glass, planes. Actually, I'm probably not going to have more than 2 stacks each at a time. If I need them, I'll obviously have more. Do that. 1 door, 2 of these, 2 of these. Again, probably won't have much of that. Do that. Oh, I actually had 3. Oh no, those are dark wood. Not spruce. Wait, these are the spruce ones? Okay, yeah, perfect. I don't think I have dark wood yet, so we'll just have to leave that as it is. Leave that there. I know this is probably so exciting watching me organize all of this. Mob drops. I feel like I had... Did I have more? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I don't want those in my hand in case I accidentally throw it. Here we go. Okay, so pork is going to be something that we have a bunch of because we have a pig farm. But it'll probably be the cooked variant of it. Let's do... It's not going to be as much as we have beef, though, because... Let's do that. Maybe I'll just do this. That works. I'll do that. Kelp. Kelp can go in farming, but it'll be like a single thing. Poisonous potatoes can go in there, because that'll be a single thing. We'll move this over. Now we have baked potatoes. Will we have that many baked potatoes? Probably. I don't know if villagers eat baked potatoes or regular potatoes. I don't know. Oh, we could probably feed our things again, now that I think about it. The farm's almost all grown. I'll get that sorted out once I actually have a place. Okay, let's feed all you guys. Maybe I should have had bigger pens. I could always make bigger pens. Oh my god, the cows are crammed in there. Holy. Okay, at least it's getting to a point where... Oh, no. No! Okay, well, we'll kill you guys for leather, but I don't want these guys to run out. What am I gonna do with you guys? Okay. No, it's just making it worse. Oh my god, no. Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna kill all the parents, and these ones can just roam free until they're bigger. Actually. Come on. Oh wait, they can just fit under there, can't they? Well, let's test that out. They can't just fit under there. Well, no, listen to me. We're gonna put you in the horse area. The horse. Put you with the horses. What, with the singular horse? Come on. Nope, don't care about your parents. Let's go. Could put them with the... You know what? I'm just gonna put them with the pigs. I don't have any carrots on me, so hopefully the pigs don't start escaping. There we go. Okay, you guys can stay in there until you grow up. That was almost... They just started shooting out of there. There were so many. I would say I would get rid of the gates, but I kind of can't now because there's so many of them. Okay, we'll do that. Put wool there. Yeah, I forgot about the baby animal redesign until when I started playing the other day. Actually, I don't know if some people don't... I think I've seen some people didn't really care for them. I kind of like them, though. Oh, they're cute. I think the chickens are definitely the best. Some of them are a little wonky. But, I mean... I think we also just got used to how they looked before. They were all a little bit wonky, if I'm honest. I want to move that there. Light gray wool. Just put that there. That works. We'll do that. Since those only stacked to 16, that will be perfect, actually. Let's make this into paper. Put the paper somewhere right there for now. We'll grab this, grab this, grab this. We'll just grab whatever we can. This can go... Shit, we're gonna run out of space. Maybe this should just be food. Yeah, this is just gonna be food. I'll switch farming to a different one. Since sugarcane takes up a decent amount of space. Okay. Have all of those. Refined ores. I know this isn't refinable. We'll do diamonds. Oh, there's a set middle. Okay, we'll do it like this. Diamonds. There we go. That. Gold. Redstone. I could make blocks. That actually might be a better way to keep this stuff from overflowing. I don't really have enough for blocks, but I'll just... Anything over a stack. I'll just make into blocks since it's just easier to keep it all sorted. I want at least one block of each, though. Even if there isn't, just so I can have it sorted the way I want. There we have exactly. That'll... whatever. Block of diamond. Okay. Refined ores. Let's do a diamond. Do like this. And then eventually, like, as it grows to, like, a certain amount. Just do that for now. What's next? Gold. And like I said, we'll throw everything in here. And then if eventually it needs to be changed, it'll be changed. Let's do this. I feel like I'm going to have a lot of these. So, actually, let's do these over here by themselves. I did not mean to do that, but that worked out perfectly. Coal might be another one that we have a bunch of. You know what? I'm just gonna... There we go. Easy. Easy breezy. Copper. I know I have a stack of copper. What is it in here? Oh. Yeah, okay. Let's fill our inventory with other stuff. Okay, let's... Oh, wait. I always forget you don't have to destroy a sign to change it. Food. Yeah, just food. Did I do 2? Yes, I did. Okay. I always do 1 more if I need it. I'm gonna move this crafting table. I feel like this crafting table doesn't really work there anymore. Could put it in the ground and just access it from both places. But that makes me want to put one here. Do I have any wood on me? Okay, I do. I was looking around for the crafting table, but I just moved it. There we go. Okay. Do I really want to fight with this armor stand to be able to mess with that? I could always put the armor display downstairs. That really looks bad. I guess I could build something there to make it look a little better. But for now, yeah, that'll work. I'm not crazy picky. Well, I say that as I, like, destroy everything to make it look better. But I guess that's normal. It's Minecraft. It's gotta look sort of decent. Okay. So wood, dirt, mob. Let's start throwing more stuff in more places. Let's get rid of that. Put that there. I could have just put that over there. I don't know why I bothered moving that. I'm gonna do that. Put that in there. A chest in the building materials. I want it under that. Magma block. Magma block can go here. I need one more. I'll go grab that in the daytime. I know where some are. I need to grab it so it's at least 3. Otherwise, it'll bug me. Just have to stop what I'm doing to go do this. I think there's some where the turtles are. Well, I don't think, I know there's some where the turtles are. Down here? Oh my god, the turtle's in the... Oh, this might be a bit deep. Wait, you can stand on this to gain health back. Or health, oxygen. Okay, I don't want this turtle to be stuck there. Oh, I forgot I have stuff in that chest. This is gonna be annoying. Maybe I'll worry about that when my inventory isn't full. Alright. I'm just gonna reload something real quick. My other monitor. Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure the chat's working and everything. Okay. We can grab that one piece so we can throw it in here. Perfect. Let's make... I have to retire my... Which part is like a pillar in the sky? That? Yeah. That is sick. It's the whole reason I live, or sort of building near here. Is there anything else I'm missing? I can't think. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. Now, I can de-enchant stuff. I'll probably de-enchant that. Because I want to have each set of armor. Yeah, that's very cool. Dude, it reminds me of old Minecraft. Almost. There's a bunch of stuff here that reminds me of old Minecraft. Like, that is a bit flat over there, but it's whatever. One thing I wish was, I had, like, the coral reef thing, like, right there. Okay, let's get this farm sorted out, actually. All the extra food can go towards the villagers, which I should have went and grabbed those. I kind of got sidetracked. But, oh, those weren't ready. Oh well. Anything that's not ready when majority of them are ready just gets replanted. I'm too lazy to, like, meticulously go through. At least we'll have a bunch of food for the villagers, though. A bunch of bread. The only thing I don't like is, like, replanting the stuff. Oh, I'm out of inventory space. Okay, back to the house. Actually, no, not back to the house. Let's see if these guys can go again. Okay, they can't. Damn, they ate all that. Okay, I want to make sure I have enough for the cows. That's the main thing. Because I will need their leather. Oh my god, I can't even move anymore. There's getting to be so many. Okay, I think that's all of them. If not, at least close to. We'll expand. Maybe I don't want to expand the pig farm. I will. I was going to say I wasn't going to expand it just in case because of the cows, but... Oh, I really just need to remove the gates, but they're getting to the point where I can't remove them. I guess I could expand it one way and get them all in there, and then move them back and do a bunch of stuff to actually get it, you know, working. But I'm a bit lazy for that. We'll do that. Kelp will just go in the farm. Okay, this. We're already out of space for that. All right. Let's get this sugarcane and move it. Okay, let's just throw all of that in there. I love how long this is taking me just to like get this simple stuff sorted out. Still looking around for my things. I always forget I move them. That is not enough. I need... Okay, whatever. We'll just make a few. We'll make 6 of them. There we go. Okay. Farming. We'll leave that blank for now. That. We will cook some of the potatoes. That's a way we'll get rid of some. Okay, we'll definitely need more coal. Move my sleeves up a little bit for all this hard work I'm doing. Food. Now, I feel like I should have like an underwater chest. Underwater stuff. I'm gonna change this to farming stuff. Food and stuff. Okay. We will do all these different types of fish there. Put the food somewhere in here. I will have a little bit of cooked mutton. I don't like how this is organized already. I'm already starting to dislike it. Okay, whatever. Now, I can make these into... Wait, can I? Okay, I can make them into watermelons. Full watermelons. There we go. That's one way to organize that. Oh, I have to put that there before I can shift-click it. Bread. Bread's probably going to be our most abundant food type. Let's do this. Do different types of cooked food. Do I have any steak? I don't know if I do. We'll do that. And then we'll do golden apples, and if I get a notch apple, I'll put it there. Actually, I'll put the notch apple at the top. Kelp. I know kelp is a food, but I don't really want to worry about that. I could have a chest just for sugarcane. That'll probably be how it goes in the future. Now we'll just do that. We'll put poisonous potatoes there because we don't want to eat them, but we want to keep them. I think for poison potions. Armor and tools. Okay, we'll do armor. Grab some more of this stuff. Okay. Let's go. Okay, farming. Okay, farming. Okay, let's actually switch that with that. Poisonous potatoes, kelp. I won't need that many seeds. I don't think they're really used for anything. Seagrass. Put that there. Short grass. Saplings. Okay, let's do... Oh, I want the watermelon seeds. We'll do watermelon seeds over here. We can shift-click that. Put that there. Put that there. Shift-click that. Beetroot seeds. Pumpkins. Pumpkins aren't really... I mean, I guess they are food. You make them into a food. But they're really not a food as is. So, we're just going to... Thank you, thank you. I think it looks pretty decent. At least for myself. I normally can't keep anything organized. We'll do that. Move those poisonous potatoes. I know wheat itself is not eatable. Yeah, we'll put, yeah, okay. Put that in there. Yeah, I might have to switch this out. Farming, all the farming stuff will be in here, and we'll just do, like, plant life. Plant, oh my god. Plants and stuff. There we go. A lot of executive decisions being made. This is directly related to farming, so we'll do that. Really should switch those two around, but I'm too lazy to do it now. Yeah, farming... this is a mob drop, though. Let's put that in there. Do smelting stone like that. Cobblestone, again, would probably be our most abundant thing, so... we'll do this. Do that. This goes in building. That there. This in building. Wood there. A fire charge. Now, I don't know what a fire charge would be technically called. I guess that can wait in here with all this other stuff. Yeah, that'll be the case. Building stuff. Materials. What would paper be? I think paper's under miscellaneous. But I feel like miscellaneous is just too broad of a term. Let's actually grab some more wood. We'll build 2 more chests. Yeah. Okay, wait. Okay, those are all facing that way. Okay, I was going to be annoyed if I had to redo that. Yeah, we'll just do a misc chest, you're right. That's probably what I'll just do. Misc and junk. I don't know how to spell today. Books can be misc. Hoppers can be misc for now. Do that. Wood. Now, sand, I guess, is technically a stone, I think. So we'll just, well, not a singular stone, but lots of little itty-bitty pieces of stone. We'll do the name tag. This is a build thing. Let's do that. Pumpkin seeds. Rotten flesh is a mob drop. Bones are a mob drop. Can you do anything with rotten flesh? I don't think you can. Maybe you could, like, trade it. Flint. Flint will be misc. I mean, I could do it stone materials. Okay. Most stuff is sorted. Let's sleep for now. Bed is too far away. Okay, let's put this in armor. We'll put torches. We will put in here. Yeah, torches will be in here. No, torches, misc. Yeah, I'll just put them in misc. Even though they are like a building thing, I will put them in misc just because I feel like I'm gonna have a bunch of stuff in here. Let's cook some of that. We have raw mutton now. We can move this there, move this there, move that there. Okay. We don't want to cook all of the beef. There. Okay, we have at least 2 of those. I love how I have all of the, like... Damn, I really should have just did, like... Instead of signs, I should have did item frames. Where is that leather? Why am I looking around? It should be in mob drops. I do all this sorting just to, like, completely ignore my own system. Okay. We're gonna do this instead. This is not enough. I'll grab some more wood. This has the benefit of at least helping us get rid of some of this wood that we have. Well, I mean, we do have a use for it, but I'm just not using it currently. We will have to kill more cows. Okay, so we'll do unsmelted. Let's change this. We'll grab, I feel like a piece of iron is probably the best thing. Refined ores, we'll use a diamond, of course. What else is better to signal that it is good stuff? Farming. We will use sugarcane. Wheat seeds, actually. We'll use wheat seeds. I feel like wheat seeds. Plants and stuff. Maybe like a flower. Not that. Grass. Seagrass. It's perfect. Seagrass is perfect. I forget what I was doing that. Miscellaneous. We'll just use the piece of paper. Actually, I want to use the book. I feel like the book will look a little bit better there. Underwater stuff, we'll use the pufferfish. Eventually, I'll probably switch it to coral. Building stuff can be like stairs. I feel like stairs is... Oh, my watch is dying. Stairs are good. Dirt and stuff. I mean, dirt. Or a grass block, actually. Our single grass block. Mob drops. I think bones. Bones make it quite clear. Wood material. Use wooden logs. Need to put it on my hotbar. Stone. I mean, well, we'll use cobblestone. Actually, I'm gonna use deep slate. Deep slate looks nice there. Now, tools and armor. I will probably separate these eventually, but for now, we're out of that. Okay, let's go kill a few cows. These cows are grown up. We could... Did I really... Oh my god, I forgot to pick up the stuff. I think, luckily, all I lost was, what's it called? Pumpkins. I picked up everything else, I believe. Okay, we'll need those to plant more. We'll need that to plant more. I can't believe I forgot that. That's funny. That's very funny. Okay. I'm looking around for the sign, or not the signs, the item thing, and I don't have an item on that. Okay. Would we use this to... Breed the cows. Okay. I know there's a lot of you, and you guys are all fighting for space, but... I mean, I couldn't really care less. As long as you guys aren't dying of, like, entity cramming. It's all alright with me. Oh my god, I got flung there. Okay, one at a time. Oh my god. You guys are pushing me everywhere. Okay, all these cows are grown up. We'll just... I'll use an axe since I can avoid hitting the pigs. There we go. Perfect. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put more of that. More of that, more carpets. Okay, perfect. Now what was it? I think it was this. Yeah, I'm still seeing chat. Just a little focused, I guess. It takes a lot of brain power for me to sort. Minecraft's one of those games where I just get, like, sucked into it. It's funny, I have an easier time looking... Well, I guess something like CS, when you're dead, then you, like, turn and look at chat. So I guess there's, like, more opportunity, but this is, like, as long as your mind's going, you generally always have stuff to do. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. That's why you're a mod now. I mean, I can do the same for you on Twitch, too. I know you always watch on YouTube, but if you have Twitch, you can just say something in chat and I'll mod you on there real quick if you want. That's up to you, though. I don't think there's no ads or anything. I'm not, like, affiliated or anything, so... Don't have to worry about that either. Even though I could do it, I wouldn't. I don't know if you have a choice. Like, if you, like, apply for affiliation or not. I know I don't want to. Like, even if tomorrow, like, there was 1,000 people watching, I wouldn't, do it just because, I mean, not really. Like, I guess eventually it'd be something I would look at, but, like, as of right now, I just, like, enjoy streaming. It's not meant to be a job or anything. If it was a job, I mean, this would be kind of, like, sad. Not that, you know, people who eventually strive and want it to be their job, like, you know, you have to start somewhere, obviously. You don't just start from, like, you know, nothing. But, yeah, that's why You guys are being paid? I don't pay you to think. In fact, I don't pay you at all. Let me mod you real quick. How do I do this mod? There we go. There you go. You have been knighted, good sir. Wait, can you actually make is this a mod that I'm thinking of? Okay, it is a mod I was thinking of. I was like, crates of food. Isn't there like crates? Yeah, I modded you on Twitch already. Thank you, though. I was quick with that one, finally. One thing I was fast at. Oh, I need 3. It's like, I think I did a little bit of miscalculation there. Now I need to find something for that chest of B because I don't know what's going in there yet. Yeah, exactly. I really do appreciate it, though. It means a lot. I feel like carrots are place in my inventory just to have to open it back up. Like, you know what? Since this pickaxe is just about done, it can be... There we go. Oh, it's kind of nice. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like, when I watch streams, like Peanut or whatever, I'm always watching on YouTube, never Twitch, because, I mean, you see something interesting on Twitch, and it's like, oh yeah, let me tune in. I'll, like, watch really fast, or just see what's up, or just, you know, anything. Something piques your interest. You're greeted with an ad instantaneously. And it's like, well, any interest I ever had is just gone now. Because, like, I'm not going to sit and watch an ad for, like, 30 seconds to 2 minutes for something that I'm not yet hooked on. Like, I'd understand, like, mid-roll ads. Like, if I'm, like, watching them, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is actually very interesting. Once I've seen a little bit of it, like, even like, 2 minutes, I'd be like, okay, yeah, this is perfect. And then I get hit with an ad, I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll watch it. Because I want to see more. But... I mean, you know, can't always get what you want, I guess. I mean, I wish that was the case, though. I wish for $1 million. No, I don't think... If I had a wish, I don't think I'd wish for $1 million, that's for sure. If I was gonna wish for money, it'd be a lot more than $1 million. It'd be like the Austin Powers clip, like $100 million. Actually, I don't know what I would wish for. It's crazy to think about. I mean, I guess you want like $100 billion. Is that what he says? Or, well, not that that's what you're saying, but I can't remember. I just forget what Dr. Evil says. Yeah, we had the same idea. That's great. Okay. Dirt. Yes, goes there. Put my shield back on. Okay, we've sorted all of that, it seems. There should be nothing else that is out of whack. Put that in there. Okay. I forget what I was doing before. Ah, yes, the villager houses. Let us get some wool for beds. I'm so glad I started these farms early. Now, I'm not going to actually give them any jobs or anything yet. This is just purely going to be for them to grow strength in numbers. We need hundreds and hundreds of villagers. No, we probably only need, like, 20. We need a good base amount, though, so that if anything does happen to the surface ones, we could always have more. I don't think I'm close enough to that one village where they, like, had any, like, issues with zombies or anything. But that should be more than enough. I don't think I need much more than that, so we'll just... Oh, wait. If I get a few of them, I can make a section for... I would need 6, though, to make it. Should have made... well, I guess that's not really viable right now. It's like, I should have made all the floors of all their places hoppers, so I don't actually have to, like, jump in there to grab it, but I don't think that would really work right now. I definitely don't have enough to be doing it. People are going to hate me for this, but I'm going to use 1 coal to cook 2 pieces of chicken. Oh, I probably need to put the coal in there. Let's do the raw there, and then we'll put the cooked ones there. I can make the beds while I'm waiting. I can't keep track of the crafting tables. Okay. Okay, we'll throw the potatoes in there, just so we're not wasting fuel. Perfect. What kind of, this tree's more like a bush. What the heck? I've not seen that before. That's funny. Okay, where was that thing? It's over here, I think. Yeah, perfect. Actually, I might make that a wooden archway. Okay. Let me just move everything off my hotbar. Just quickly do this. I'm actually just going to place them on the other side. I thought I was going to have so many that I would be able to just, you know, make the entire floor out of it. This is... Oh my goodness. It's off by 1. Okay, I'm glad I noticed that now. Even though this is like a place that's not really going to matter. In hindsight. Or, well, not... That's not the right word for that. It's not going to matter in retrospect? Maybe. Yeah. It's not really going to matter. Either way, yeah. It's just not going to matter. But I will know. And that's all that matters. Okay, we're 1 off. Okay, we'll just... Nope. We'll just place it there. Alright. I could harvest more of this sugarcane. In fact, I am going to harvest more of the sugarcane because I want to get a librarian villager, not just for mending. But we could trade it paper for emeralds. And then we'll get a decent amount of emeralds and we'll get a decent amount of... what's it called? Stuff. I don't know. XP. I would eventually like to make, what is it? Like a raid farm. But those kind of scare me because of the Vindicators. I want the Totems of Undying, but the Vindicators are so terrifying that, like, I don't know. I could have done like a non-hardcore world, but I mean, anytime I've actually had fun with Minecraft, it has been like, well, I mean, besides when I was a kid, or besides when playing a mod pack, it's hardcore Minecraft. Just something about it is more like appealing. Like being able to lose everything. Yeah, it sucks like when you actually like die and lose everything. But I relatively play like pretty safe. I take minimal risks. Like, I refuse to even go into the nether, really, until I at least have diamond stuff. And then when I do, I always, like, have potions of fire resistance, like, a bunch of stuff. Yeah, raid farms are something else. Like, when I did have, my one hardcore world, I didn't die or anything, but, like, the times I've almost died was once to piglin brutes, and then second to like the Vindicator, like Vexes. Like the Vexes are terrifying. I just remembered how difficult it is gonna be with the piglin brutes. I'll probably have to make like really good armor. I don't even know. Like, I'll probably have netherite before I even. Oh wait, I need to kill piglin brutes and etc. to find a thing, like one of the bastion things or whatever, to actually make netherite, don't I? Oh, that's gonna be a pain. Just realizing the scope of this entire thing. It's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. I definitely don't want to die and lose all my stuff, but if it happens, I mean... Well, I'll say it would be whatever, but it'll kind of suck. I'll be first to admit, it will suck. Okay. Let's put this in here. Put that in there. Now, let's actually, no, we want some wood because we're going to make a boat. We're going to make a boat. We're going to make two just in case. And we're going to wait for nighttime to fall. And we're going to feed the... we're going to feed the animals one more time. I might need a bigger wheat farm in comparison to everything else. I might have to expand that to there and cut two off of those, because I don't need carrots and everything else all that much, really. If I'm being honest. Oh wow, there's so many cows. They're not getting entity crammed yet though, so that's good news. By the time I get the villagers set up and everything, there should be enough to make lecterns and hopefully make what is it? Make bookshelves for our enchantment room. I'm still debating whether I want to make the enchantment room downstairs or actually make like a split like little house thing for it. I'll probably make like a little house thing like right here. I've seen like cool designs. I made one in my one world. But I'll probably have to look at images and whatnot to figure out exactly what I want to do in that. Or with that. In that. New feathers. We'll put a single feather there. I wish I had more. Okay, let's sleep. Then it is time. Ow. I hit my headphones. We'll sleep. And then we will get these villagers associated in their new home. Associated? It's... whatever. I'm using all different weird words today. The associated doesn't... Well, I mean, I guess. It's not the word I meant to say, though. I forget the word I meant to say. It's like... Oh, situated. Them situated in their new houses. Their new houses, new home. Man, I am so smart. I've never fumbled anything once in my entire life. Okay, yeah, there still are villagers here. Awesome, awesome. So, I want to get... That's a, is that a nitwit over there? Okay, we definitely don't want that one. Hey, you. Want to go for a boat ride? Okay, let's take the shield off. Okay, you are first. Off to a new land. Yeah, I definitely want to build something to do with that. There's like sand up there. I'm really curious. I definitely don't want to go up there now. I know it will result in me falling and dying. I could go up there with like a water bucket, but... Yeah, you always play with keep inventory on. Yeah. I don't think I've played with keep inventory on once. Like, if a game has keep inventory as its, like, default, then, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But... No! Come on. Go. I probably should have made, like, a better airlock than this. I don't even know if they need doors. Oh well. We'll just quickly chop down a tree over there and make another gate area. I don't know if they can jump on top of fences with, like, the what's it called? The carpet? I could have done that. But then I'd have to make the roof slightly taller. You know what? I was not going to take any of the ones that have jobs already, but I'm just gonna do it. Oh. Okay, sorry about your farm, but... Oh, we're gonna run into the same problem here, aren't we? Sorry about your road, I guess. Actually, I could just... There we go. I could have just did that instead of destroying the road. Oh, well. Yeah, well, it's all about what a person enjoys, right? So if you personally enjoy playing with keep inventory and it's just about building and just about... Well, even if it's just about whatever. Play exactly how you want. That's the great thing about Minecraft or certain games sort of like it. Just do what you want. Play exactly how you feel like playing. Like, I understand if it's, like, on a server and, like, you know, like, there's a bunch of other people and you're, like, you can't decide. I would just go with, like, the default settings. But again, like, you know, if all of you guys want to do one thing, or a majority want to do one thing, then just go with that. With the exception of, you know, you try not to leave people out. But you know, you will have to make a decision on what you want to do. Either way. Like, I think, actually, I did do one time with keep inventory. And I actually really... I kind of didn't like it. It kind of, like, killed it for me, because, it was like, well, if I want, I can just travel out as far as I want. And then loot and search and a whole bunch, and then just jump off something, and then I'm all the way back at home. I don't have to, like, keep track of where I was. I don't have to find where I was. And, like, for some people, that's great. Because they, you know, they just want to build. But for me, like, I mean, as you can tell, I like playing hardcore. I actually like a challenge. Like, usually I get, like, a book and quill and, like, write all the coordinates of everything I, like, ever need in that. So, like, I'm not using something, like, out of the world, I guess. Or, like, out of the game. Like, I used to play to the point where, like, I wasn't allowed to touch villages. Like, I wasn't allowed to take their food. I wasn't allowed to take the villagers, etc., etc. It literally was all Like, okay, if I get villagers, I have to get them through, like, okay, I find a zombie villager, and then I have to, you know, like, heal it, or turn it back into, like, a regular villager, and then find two. And, like, you know, it was actually really fun playing like that. It was definitely a really good challenge. But, like, if I was doing that this time, it would just be, like, a whole bunch of sitting around, looking for zombie villagers, like, spending a lot of time for that. Like, I feel like hardcore, just as I'm doing now, is a better mix than it would have been if I tried to do it all. Ow. Okay. We will get one more. Okay. Hopefully when I come back, there will be a baby villager. Get one more, and then I think that'll be good for a starting place. There's one right up there. Like, I understand the more I get, like, the less of, like, a starting place I have to, like, you know, start from. Or, like, a less time I have to wait for the villagers, and less food I have to give them. But I know there's villages over there and over here. But, like, I don't want to take all the villagers. I want them to be my villagers. Yeah, exactly. There is a happy medium. Like, you don't have to play it any way you don't want to. The only exception to that rule, like I said, is, like, if you're playing on a server, like, oh. You know, you might have to deal with rules that aren't really what you would exactly want. But sometimes that's just life. No. Come back this way. Take the food. Don't come out here. See you guys later. Alright. So that's set for now. We will worry about them later. I should... Now, Actually, I don't think all the cows are grown, so I don't want to go in there and start massacring them. I will need to start killing them, though, if I want to get looting of any sort. We'll just start building the house. Yeah, the gravestone mod. I actually think that's sick. It is a very good compromise. If you want to, you know, whatever, your gravestone, if you fall in lava or whatever, will just spawn on or in the lava, so then you just gotta figure it out. So it's not like it's, like, crazy bad. The only real difference is if you fall into the void. But then, like, if you're really into it, then there's a mod for, like, void totems and stuff like that. So then you can have that, and then you don't have to worry as much. I'm actually gonna mute my mic and move my chair up a little bit. Mute my mic because the chair's really loud. Okay, I'm just gonna move it down a little bit. I put it too high. There we go, that's perfect. But yeah, there's a happy medium. Like, if you like playing with mods, like, I personally love playing with mods. You know, there's so much you can do, and, like, I mean, it really is just how you want to play. I know I've said that, like, 6 times already, and I'm beating a dead horse. But, like, I mean, Minecraft is truly, like, one of those games where, you know, it's not like, what is it, like, Counter-Strike or, like, Call of Duty. I mean, I guess Call of Duty, you can, like, I mean, well, within reason, like, people used to run modded lobbies, and, like, you could do Infected before Infected existed, like, the zombies thing. You could do whatever, but nowadays, like, I mean, you know, I mean, now that that stuff is really discouraged, you know, and you shouldn't, you know, like, you shouldn't be doing, I'm not saying anyone should do stuff like that by any means, but, like, some of the most fun I've had with COD was back in, like, MW2 Modern Warfare 3 days, like, where you just, like, had funs with your friends in, like, a modded lobby. It's way different, though. Now, like, every time you see, like, well, I guess you know, I was gonna say every time you see a cheater, they're cheating in a game. I mean, I guess you're not gonna really see the people that are doing modded lobbies, because I guess if those did exist, I have no clue. Because, like, I don't really play COD that much anymore. And I imagine, like, you know, stuff is more strict, and it's harder to get that stuff. But I imagine, like, you know, they're just doing that in private lobbies and stuff. But no. Minecraft, Terraria, stuff like that is definitely really fun for just having that, like, open concept of you can do whatever you want. Not like games like Counter-Strike and whatnot aren't fun. They're definitely fun, you know, I love me some Counter-Strike. But it's a lot more rigid. Like, fun means a certain thing. It used to mean, like, okay, you could do surfing, oh, you could do this and that. But now with, like, the server community or the community server browser not being defaultly in the game and being a part of Steam, I mean, a lot of that has drifted away. I would argue where it's kind of like a lot, well, not argue, it is a lot harder to do it, because now, like, it's not just in the game. I can't just be like, oh, well, I want to do surfing. Oh, I want to do, like, headshot only deathmatch. Oh, I want to do, like, whatever. It's just, you know, I have to go out of it, look for it. Ooh, which? It's just not as easy accessible, I guess is what I mean. Hey, spider eye. I actually want to kill the spider. See if we can get more spider eyes for when we need to make... Oh, no. I will have to make a mob spawner. I'll probably make it out in that water somewhere. Bones. I'm actually going to switch this out for a spider eye. Oh. Okay. I don't know what the default rotation of that is, so I'm just going to... Okay, I have to destroy the whole thing. I forget how it looks. There we go. That. Alright. Okay, let's actually get that wood, and let's start building something. Okay, so we need a place that is relatively flat. I could build it there, but that means I have to, like, terraform some of this a little bit. That honestly might just have to be what I do. I could build it up here. I'm actually going to quickly Google Minecraft trading bulk. I want to get a good idea of what I want to make. And it can't be like that anymore. I guess, Okay, I think I have a decent idea. Let me just look a little bit longer. Let's see. Pause the game, actually, just so I don't die for some reason. That looks kind of cool. I can build something like that. I don't really want to copy anything directly. So let's actually just... let's chop down these trees here. So we can figure out where we want to make it first, and the added benefit of getting more wood to make it. One of these trees again. The one thing I actually would love to have in this, I'm not going to add any mods, but the one mod I would go with is the Tree Capitator mod. That makes life so much easier. It was, I think that was in, like, Hytale. Right? Like, you could chop down the bottom of the tree and it just fell down. You didn't have to, like... constantly, like, chop every piece. That's one thing I'll have to play again, is Hytale. I played it right when it came out, but there's only so much, you know, like, we tried to make as much fun out of it as we could. It's been a while. We had one friend that just, like, rushed through everything right away, but we, like, artificially, like, sort of, lengthened how long we could play by, like, avoiding doing certain things right away. But then, also, we got to a point where, like, we're kind of getting bored. We'll just, you know, rush everything. So, I guess there's a happy medium. I imagine now it would be a little bit better. The farming and stuff wasn't all that good. Like, you couldn't breed animals or anything like that, or at least we couldn't figure it out. Like, we spent, like, a few hours, like, just trying to figure it out in-game. Yeah, Hytale will definitely be a great game in time. I think it has more potential than Minecraft. Not, like, I don't think it'll be better than Minecraft. Minecraft's kind of like the classic. But I think because it's not Minecraft, they have a lot more room of what they can do. Like, people, I mean, including myself, like to make fun of Mojang for, like, doing nothing with Minecraft all the time. And then, like, Hytale will add, like, 500 new blocks or something like that. But it's also, like, I mean, you can only change a game so much before it, like, loses its identity, I guess. And, like, Minecraft has changed a lot over the years. Like, I remember when they started adding new mobs and stuff, I was like, I didn't know how I felt about that. But, like, I mean, if you look back, it's kept its identity pretty straightforward by taking little chunks and little bites out of different stuff and tweaking little things. Like, I've never had a fun time with games that completely overhaul everything after you've already learned how to play and learned how to do this. I actually kind of get annoyed by that. Like, Project Zomboid is a perfect example of what I don't like. I love that game so much. It was one of my favorite games. I could just play that and just... I'd sit by myself and have, like, the radio mod and just listen to music and all that, and it was so fun. And then they were working on Build 42 for, like, how many years now? It's still... I don't think it's out of unstable. Waiting for this mod for such... waiting for this update for such a long time. When it finally dropped, it was, like... I mean, it was so different. Like... You now had, like, crazy arm stam, and crazy, like, this, and crazy that, and all the stuff was changed so much that it was like, I kind of lost interest in the game. I felt like if they tackled one thing at a time, and that also gives the benefit of the players being able to test it and say what they like, blah, 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 but they released this one big, massive update with everything in it, and then people just kind of, like, backlashed a little bit, being like, well, we don't like it. It's a little bit too difficult now. Like, your dude gets way too tired too fast, like, your arms, like, whatever, from fighting zombies. Like, I get that happens over time, but this was, like, crazy out of whack. And, like, I feel like if they did one thing at a time, like, okay, let's completely work on and refine blacksmithing, and then we'll add that into the game. Like, obviously you can have other people working and starting on other stuff, but, like, adding it to the main branch, and, like, whatever, okay, they should have did, like, okay, yeah, blacksmithing first. We'll work on that. See what the players think. Gradual change over time. Yeah, exactly. Gradual. That's a good point, Burley. Like, Hearts of Iron. Very difficult game, but they do it actually pretty decent. Like, I mean, they charge for all their changes, really, honestly. Like, it's all DLC, so that in its own sucks. But, like, they usually tackle one thing at a time. They don't go, okay, we're going to change Navy, and we're going to change, like, how the Air Force works, and we're going to change how, like, combat is. They're like, okay, we're going to change how Micro works. We're going to make it this, and then, okay, and then the next one, then we're going to change Navy. And then maybe we'll change how the Air Force works, or airplanes, or whatever. There we go. Realized I just went on a rant for a little bit, but... Oh, well, we'll get back to building this thing. I should flatten this. Flatten this, and this will be where I'll make it. That'll probably take a minute, but we shall see how long this takes. If it takes too long, I'll probably just flatten out and get everything ready for it the next time when I play some. Yeah, this is going to take a minute, but actually, it's not going to take as long as I thought. I'm just going to lower it to about that. It's not going to be a massive, crazy trading hall. Oh, I missed a piece of wood in this thing. There are 2 pieces, actually. Oh, great. There we go. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Now let's fill this in. Where's our... okay. Probably build the entrance right around here. Okay. We're gonna go back to the house and sleep. And we'll probably do the layout of it. We will see. Oh. Just got a notification. No. Alright, that's funny. Oh, my game went open. There we go. Okay. Build the entrance right here. We'll make it a 2x2, or a 2x2, a 2 wide door. Okay, let's do probably one as forward as possible. There we go. I'm gonna keep everything sort of the same style. We make this out of wood and planks, wood planks, and a stone for the roof. Okay, so let's do this. Like this. Let's think about how we want this. So each of their things has to be a 4x4 or a 2x2. I keep... So imagine we have that there. Give them little windows. How many different types of villagers, or trading villagers? How many different villager jobs are there? 13. So, I imagine there's one or whatever we won't use. We'll just build like an even amount. Okay, so do that. Let's place some on the other side. Actually, I will need it to be like that, won't I? So they'll have their job here, bed at the back. And then that should be good. Alright. I think this will look alright once it's done. I seen like an image of what I want it to be online when I was searching there a second ago. I'm not copying it exactly, but I think this is like the sort of style I want to go for, where it looks like it. It looks like nothing right now. I guess we'll have to see it when it's done. I will have to adjust this ever so slightly. So I'm gonna have 3 and then 3, and then okay. So that should be. Oh, we'll have 12 at least, even though there's 13. I imagine there's 1 or 2. Worst case, I'll just, like, put the 13th one in, like, a hole somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. Okay, there we go. Thank you, thank you. I think it's a decent start. I've never been... I'm alright at building. My issue is, like, I have ideas. But, like, I don't know what they want. Like, I don't know what I want them to look like. Is probably the biggest hurdle. But I guess that's where anywhere starts. I'm gonna need a bunch of glass for this. So I always get like I always start something and then I'm like, oh, I need this, and I get sidetracked and I go run off and do that. But I am actually gonna have to start smelting glass. So I probably should go get that now. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that now. I'm gonna make a new boat, so I don't have to disturb that turtle. I'm gonna make a boat with a chest. I'm gonna go out farther than I can see, so I don't disrupt anything that I have already. This diamond pick should do me justice. Always forget that I put those there. Oh my goodness, I can't craft. And actually, by the time I get to enchanting stuff, I'm going to have 40 levels probably. So that's actually a pretty good place to start. I'll be able to enchant a few pickaxes, I think. I'll still make a mob spawner. Probably out over there. I know there is, when I was traveling, there's an ocean monument. I've never messed with any of those, so I don't know, like, if that's, like, something that'll kill me instantly, or something that, you know, might, you know, be an issue with my hardcore world. I guess maybe I'll have to do a little bit of research on that before I even bother trying, because I don't want to lose it quite yet. It's funny. I could do all of this stuff and build all of this nice stuff, and because I'm progressing so slow, once I actually progress, just die and lose it all. But all part of the game. They're more annoying than anything. Oh, okay, great. Well, I don't know if I need them for anything. I can still sort of see this. I don't know if I need them for anything, though, so... I mean, is there really a point for me to do it? Like, I'm not sure if you know either. I know, like, you could, I think, get, like, a invisibility potion. And just have a helmet with water breathing or whatever. And I think they can't see you, maybe. But this was, like, 6 years ago, maybe. I've seen stuff on it. You can get a sponge. Gotcha. Hmm. Well, I know I'll need sponges. But I don't know how much I'll need them. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, I guess we'll have to see. Okay. This should be getting to the point of enough. Hmm. Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think I actually need that boat chest. Now that I think about it, I don't even know where I left it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, wait till diamond. Sounds good. Yeah, I don't want to risk anything, so... Definitely rather err on the side of safety. The hardest part are the guardians, okay. I didn't know if there was, like, different ones. Or, like, they were all, like, the same. Or what. Okay, gotcha. I'll definitely wait until I have diamond armor. And or netherite. And potions of healing and stuff like that. Put this little boat chest in this little oasis thing here. There we go. There's a couple of other guardians that don't respawn. Okay, and the other ones do respawn. Gotcha. Okay, I ran all that way. I probably should start smelting this stuff. Gunpowder. Where did I get all that from? Do that. I'll probably need that dirt. I'm not gonna plant the saplings yet. Maybe I should. I'm gonna sleep. Okay. Oh, yeah, I actually need to start smelting them. Now, I don't have a lot of coal. I could make some charcoal, now that I'm thinking about it. And I will just plant those trees, because I'm going to need it before I realize it. do a little bit of tree planting. The one thing I didn't like about Hytale, actually, was, like, the trees had roots. And, like, if you wanted your area to look nice, again, you'd have to, like, go and get all the roots out and, like, fix it up a little bit. Oh, that did not feel like I placed... Did I only grab half? I don't think I placed, like, 30-something. We'll grab some more wheat. Since we're going to be working on this base for quite a while, we might as well get our cow numbers up. Oh. Yeah, that about Hytale was pretty annoying, but can't be perfect. Okay, these might get dangerously close to the point. With the entity cramming, I'm not sure. I don't know how to tell. Yeah, holy cows. You jump up and they, like, you get pushed around. Level 40. Hey. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. We'll give those villagers a little bit more food now that I'm thinking about it. I don't think I gave them that much. There should be 2 baby villagers, though. Oh, wow. Okay. There's a lot more than I thought there would be. That's for sure. Go through the airlock. All right. It should be maybe 1 higher. Actually. I think I'll just leave it like that. Why am I putting that there? That doesn't really make sense, does it? Might need a few pieces that are these. Okay, there we go. Man, okay, I don't like this at all. I can't jump back over. I'm gonna do it until I get it. There we go. Oh. I was smelting charcoal. I need to actually switch that over to smelting glass. There we go. That should do the trick. I'm gonna have that slightly lower. I'm gonna need stone. I'm gonna need quite a bit of stone. Let's... Will I be able to reach them from here? I might not be able to reach them from here if they can go up to the windows. I might have to do full glass plane. Or full glass blocks. Um... That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. And then let's go up here. I'm actually going to put stone up here, so I don't need to do that quite yet. Let's do... All right. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make food here once I'm done with this, too, so I imagine this stream won't go on for ages. I'm getting a little hungry. Um, Now that I think about it, I'm going to replace that with logs. Oh, that is not logs. Too high. Yeah. It's gonna take more logs than I thought. I'm glad I planted those trees. Really glad I planted those trees. I'll make that look more natural later. All right. Now let's probably sleep. Go down to the villager's bed and sleep. Never mind. I'll just run over here. There we go. Do a little bit of sleeping. I see the farm is done growing. I should probably do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to take care of the farm. And then that's probably where I will leave it for now. Take care of the farm, do a little bit sorting here. I think this stuff is mostly grown. Close enough. Like I said, I don't care particulars. As long as most of them are grown, I'm going to come over here and farm it. Go. I don't know if wheat grows faster, but it seems like the wheat is usually... Well, I mean, I guess I planted it first. But, maybe that's why. Alright. Get these. Yeah, I don't think I want to add anything more to that now, before I cull some of them. Definitely gonna make it a bigger wheat farm, though. Shrink the amount of potatoes and carrots. Since carrots really our only use for them is the pigs. I think we need that much. In fact, I might do it one more. Okay, there we go. Let's measure out what we're gonna do. 4. 4. Okay. We'll do 5. Oh. These are carrots. When I play next time, before I play, actually, I might get myself, one of those, like, not a crazy resource pack, but just one to, like, yeah, golden carrots can be, or they could be used for golden carrots. Yeah, the thing is, I need to actually have a gold farm for that. So, as of right now, our only use for it really is for pigs. Potatoes, on the other hand, we will probably eat those ourselves once we bake them. But I do sort of like bread as well, so who knows? Maybe we'll just have to make a bigger... I was gonna say make a bigger bread farm, make a bigger wheat farm. Okay, there's still... Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna actually feed some of these pigs. I wish, oh my gosh. I wish chickens, dropped feathers just passively, rather than just eggs, because, I mean, they do, like, shed feathers, like, you know, sometimes. Oh. Oh. There we go. Okay, that's basically the max amount of potatoes that we need. Want, even. Carrots. Do villagers eat carrots and stuff? Well, I guess we could find out. Now that I'm thinking about it, we could just go over there and try to give them carrots. We'll bring some carrots. I know they... don't like regular potatoes. I think it's only baked potatoes. Let's go find out. Let's put some of this wheat as hay bales. There we go. Yeah, I know a lot of people that used to do only baked potatoes for their stuff. I've never actually used that as my main food source, and I think by the time I tried... Okay, they do. They do care about carrots. I think by the time I tried, I think they were already nerfed. If they were nerfed, I don't know. Maybe they were... Maybe they've always been this way. Okay. Let's get the rest of this sugarcane. Starting to regret how much I planted, but it'll be useful when we have a librarian villager. You can trade that for some more emeralds and XP. Well, not the sugarcane itself, but paper, I think. We might actually need to make this into more bread. Take this. I'll take this. I'll just make more bread. I think that's going to be our food source. Oh. Okay. Sugarcane. Do that. And then we will turn the rest into paper. Just throw that extra piece in the ground. I would probably have to make just a paper chest. Maybe downstairs I'll have some stuff that's like, you know, stuff I don't need quickly. Alright. I'm gonna sort this out, and then I think that's all for today. Or, well, now at least. Right when the good Minecraft music comes on, that's nice. Baked potatoes. Where's the sun? I might just run this day out. I can shear some of these sheep. And chop down a little bit of this wood. Make the beds for the villager trading hall. Chop down some wood for it too. Where does it say how many in-game days? I swear it used to say that somewhere. I'll actually have to allocate more RAM to my Minecraft. It seems like I'm getting close to the top there. I don't want to be in the middle of stream and then it starts lagging out. But for next time, not worried about that right now. Go over here. Build some beds. later on I'll fix that and make this more like equal with the terrain. Like that. There we go. That's a bit better. And I guess I could just give them all like a little viewport. Except the ones on the outside. Yeah, no. You don't get to see outside that way. You can only see outside that way. Let's build a crafting table. Build another one just because I want it to be even. What am I doing? Those are stairs. There we go. Okay. I definitely don't need that many, that's for sure. Place the beds this way. Okay, those are placed that way. We'll place these ones this way. Yeah, I will have to replace the floor at some point. We're just going to sleep right here. And that's where we'll leave it for now. All right. That was pretty fun. We got a lot done, actually. Let's just take a quick look. Got this. Got the farm situated. We have a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we're set for next time. We got the chest sorted. We got the basement built last time. I have to figure out what to do with it. Maybe just extra storage until we... Well, I already said that, but I think that's actually a decent idea. Extra storage until we can figure out where else we want to build a bigger house. Maybe back up here. In there. Thank you, thank you. I think it's a decent start to the villager hall as well. I might change that a little bit, but we'll see. All for next time. All right. Well, I appreciate you watching, whoever it is. Burley, thank you as well. I always appreciate it. And until next time.